Hey guys, welcome back to the Project V-Ball podcast. My name is Hridhay.
My name is Hridhay and Monangi. Hey guys, for today's video, I know this is going to be a little different style of content. We're moving on to a new phase of our channel where we want to make shorter videos for everyone to enjoy. We're still going to have our longer videos, but not just going to, usually we've been uploading once or twice a week, right? But those videos will come out 2 times a week, while we'll try to put out as many of these short videos. Like sometimes per a week, we'll have like 4 or 3, right? We're trying to have like different styles of content because some people we're hearing that don't like the longer content, but other people like it. And me personally, I like the longer content because it lets me say my opinions and stuff. But I always like to do these short videos. These are just fun activities for us at the end of the day. Of course, you have anything to say about the shorter videos we're starting to do now?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. As like the long videos are always really nice and fun. But however, the short videos allow us to answer like small questions like start, bench, cuts, like which players you prefer over each other, and they would provide a small, concise opinion from each of us. But the long videos are great because we really get to delve into all the players and like how their performance was. While in these short videos, we can say our quick points and answer a couple questions. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. For this video, Hridhay, you want to explain?
Yeah, so we're going to do start, bench, cut, and for this video specifically, we're going to do at the height of their prime, so like what we see their ceiling as, right? So we have 3 players here. We have Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, and Paul George. So Jimmy Butler, I would say, would you say this year was his best season ever in the regular season? I wouldn't say that, right?
Not his best season.
Maybe
probably when he was on Philly, his regular season was the best. But here he made a team like here he was like obviously the first option. Like, even in Philly he was, but here he was a definite first option, and he really carried this team. So I think regular season wise, it's kind of tough. I mean, we obviously haven't seen the playoffs. I mean, in the playoffs with Philly, Jimmy Butler was kind of. What do you think about his playoff performance?
He was inconsistent.
Yeah,
he was inconsistent.
We haven't seen the playoffs with this Heat team, but I'd say defensively, this is one of his best seasons. What about you?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, but anyway, let's just say who we would start, bench, and cut, and then we'll explain. So
yeah.
We can keep it.
Then we had Paul George and Jason Tatum also. Jason Tatum, right? Like I said, we're going by the ceiling. So Paul George, like I would say, is last year Thunder season, and Jason Tatum here we're pretty much speculating at this point, right? Of course, like how high his ceiling will be.
I think let's give 2 answers. What right now? Who would you take, and ceiling base? Who would you take?
Okay.
So right now, for me. Oh wait, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with right now, and then we'll go ceiling. So right now, I'm taking Jimmy Butler, benching Jason Tatum, and cutting Paul George.
You're cutting Paul George?
He's injured right now. He's not been healthy the whole season.
Leading up to the career, right now, from right now to when their career started, what happened? That's what I meant.
Oh, that's what I meant. Like their whole career-wise. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry about that confusion on my end, guys. Okay, obviously my list is gonna be way different. So I'm starting Paul George, benching Jimmy Butler, and cutting Jason Tatum. His career's only been 3 years, while Jimmy Butler and Paul George had like almost historic Hall of Fame careers so far. So like,
yeah, I would definitely do the same. Paul George, obviously, he's an MVP caliber player. Jimmy Butler as well. Jimmy Butler can change the whole. Do you think he's an MVP caliber player, Jimmy Butler?
Who, Jimmy? No.
No, he's not an MVP caliber player, but he would definitely change the trajectory of your team, and he's definitely one of the best leaders in the NBA for sure. And Jason Tatum, he's probably gonna blossom into a great star in the future. But however, for now, I would cut him like based on their entire careers now. Now let's move on to ceiling wise. Who would you take? Start, bench, cut.
Ceiling wise, I'm gonna take ceiling wise, I'm gonna go Jason Tatum. Then I'm taking Paul George and I'm cutting Butler. And it's just like my speculation on how.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. Jason Tatum strikes me as a what do you think his play style is like if you were to compare him with someone else?
I think he's just a better Paul George.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. His play style is a little like Paul George. He's extremely clutch. Some people say, wait, have you heard? Some people are saying he plays a little like Kobe. Do you agree with that?
No, I think I think he's gonna be as good of a defender as Paul George is in his prime, and he's probably gonna be a better offensive player. So he's just gonna be a better Paul George. That's what I feel like.
I'd say
someone
that.
who.
Anyways, go on.
Yeah. Anyways, I see Jason Tatum having we've seen these two careers so far. Jason Tatum has a whole history to create, and already this year he's been a first-time All-Star, and we see what he did in the playoffs as a rookie. So I feel like it's fair to cut him now because the other two had the best career. But ceiling-wise, I'm taking Jason Tatum because he's a superstar in the making.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
He's probably gonna be. Well, anyways, for me, I mean, obviously, I think. Let's see. It's a difficult decision. I think I'm gonna cut Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
And then I do the same thing with you actually. Jason Tatum just seems like he has a brighter career, brighter future. It seems like he could definitely be an MVP more than once. He's just that type of player. He's electric. He can heat up quickly. Anyway, let's move on to our next star bench class.
So our next one was all three of these guys are from the same draft class: Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, and Jason Tatum. So we're gonna just rank it so far in their career, and then ceiling wise after what we did with the last one. So I would say so far in their career, the 3 seasons they have, right? Played 3 seasons.
Yeah, they have 3 seasons under their belt. Bam Adebayo does. Were they on drafted in the same? Well, when was Jared Allen drafted again?
Wait, I'm talking about Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons, and Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, I thought we were moving on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, this one. Sorry, I was at the wrong one. Okay, anyway, for this start bench and cut, we're doing Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, and Ben Simmons. So, let's get it going. You want to just give your answer first?
Yeah, I'm going to do so far their 3-year career. I'm going to go with, this is hard. I'm going Donovan Mitchell, bench Ben Simmons, and cut Jason Tatum.
Oh, yeah, I would not do that. Here's where we have a little difference. Obviously, Jason Tatum is not the number 1 option. Well, he is the number 1 option, but he's had to be playing against Kemba, who definitely shares the offense with him. But Donovan Mitchell is literally the controller of the offense on the Jazz. So for those reasons, I would be starting Donovan Mitchell, benching Jason Tatum, and cutting Ben Simmons. For the simple fact that these 2 players, Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell, can adapt to today's NBA, shooting threes, driving, and they're both explosive on the offensive end. Jason Tatum's a great defender as well. And I think that Jason Tatum is going to blossom into a star. Donovan Mitchell is amazing. He's one of the best shooting guards in the league right now. Ben Simmons, how would you rank him against other point guards? I'm not sure. Obviously, he's a great player, but I just think that these 2 have a higher, have been playing better than him this season when it comes to playoff success as well as regular season success. Because, as you know, Jason Tatum took the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals in the 2018 season. Donovan Mitchell has been carrying his team to the playoffs repeatedly in the Western Conference. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid have been doing pretty good in the playoffs, but I mean, they're a bit inconsistent. But taking those factors into consideration, I would cut Ben Simmons. I would start Donovan Mitchell, bench Jason Tatum, cut Ben Simmons.
Okay, so you said, okay, so we have a little bit interesting one, right? Our opinion's kind of wary. I just feel like people underrate Ben Simmons a little bit. Some people forget he's an amazing defender, on the defensive end, he's so versatile. And then on his offensive end, he's an amazing passer, and he can still facilitate, and he can still be leading. I know he has a shooting problem, which that is a problem. I just feel like what he's done, because he does step in. Jason Tatum has a whole team built around him. Well, I can't say that Ben Simmons has a team that's built around him properly.
Really?
And
he has a center that can shoot, Joel Embiid. He has a power forward that can shoot.
Joel Embiid can't shoot anymore. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, still, they're decent shooters, okay? Let's see. He has a center that can shoot in Joel Embiid. He has a power forward that can shoot in Al Horford. He has a small forward who can shoot in Tobias Harris.
Wait, none of them are knockdown shooters though. That's the thing. You don't trust Al Horford hitting. you don't trust Al Horford taking 8 threes a game, right? Or you trust like Josh Richardson taking 8 threes.
No, that's the
God,
argument
you're
you're
letting
gonna
him be
say
taking
is that Ben Simmons drives in the paint and passes it out. That's the team you kind of want. Then he kind of has that right now. What's the ideal team for Jason Tatum? I want you to tell me. What's the ideal team?
I really don't know. Jason Tatum's just like he's not a scheme fit. I'm gonna be realistic here. He could just you can pop him to any team and he will have a good role. Like
Exactly. That just proved my point. Ben Simmons needs a very definite lineup around him. It's a lot like LeBron, except LeBron can do other things on the offensive end.
Well, like you could put LeBron anywhere.
LeBron will be like that anywhere, but he just needs that 1 or 2 shooters, and he's good. You're golden. Your team is making the playoffs, finals, what have you. But here we have it with Ben Simmons. Of course, he's young. He has room to improve for sure. But I just don't see. I just don't see myself picking him over Jason Tatum. That's
okay.
What I have to say about it.
Okay, now now we're gonna go with ceiling wise, and then we're gonna end the video. Okay, ceiling wise, I'm taking Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons, and cutting Donovan Mitchell.
Really? Okay.
I'm pretty much reversed my list.
Ceiling wise, I'm taking Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, and I'm gonna cut Ben Simmons. Ceiling wise.
Now I feel like if Ben Simmons ceiling, if he can learn how to shoot, he'd be like.
Yeah, but he himself. There's so many stories in the press that are saying that he's not going to learn how to shoot and he's going to continue on without shooting many threes. From what I've heard, you've seen those stories, right, Hridhay? You've seen those stories about.
Yeah, I've seen them, but like I feel like he's going to develop, and he's like so.
It's already been 3 years. It's already been 3 years. If he doesn't develop it,
3 years is like.
No. If he doesn't develop it soon, I honestly. I don't know. He's definitely going to be a great player, no doubt about it. But if he doesn't develop it soon, I'm definitely going to take Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, and Cut Benson. For sure. That's my list.
Okay. Yeah, we all have our different opinions. I'm just going to say, like, wait until Ben Simmons is 28 and he's the best player in the league because he can shoot now. But, like, that's just how highly we think of. Donovan Mitchell is one of my favorite players in the NBA. Pretty much like my second, because like the college he went to Louisville College is one of the colleges my dad actually went to. So like Donovan Mitchell has been one of my favorite players for a while. I just don't think his potential or ceiling is as high as the others. But I did say so far in his first 3 years he has been the best out of the 3. So
yeah, because he's been consistently going to the playoffs, all that. Continue, Hridhay.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna wrap it up. Akarsh, if you have any final thoughts, then we'll just end the video.
I mean, obviously these 2 lists are extremely hard to make, and you're obviously gonna be all these 3 players on each list are extremely good, and it's extremely hard to cut some of them, bench some of them, what have you. And we'll definitely be getting some flack from viewers on this video who have different opinions than us. But yeah, this is all just for fun, and this is just our opinions. Everyone has a different opinion, and I just want to stress the idea that this list was extremely hard to make, these 2 lists. So yeah, without further ado, let's conclude the video.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for listening. Welcome to the new phase of Project People. Bye.
Bye.